after an alleged party, only to be found days later beaten, broken, and barely alive. Police say it was an accident, but her family fears something much worse. I'm going to be sitting down with an international law attorney to get to the bottom of what happened to OnlyFans model Maria Kovalchuk. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Hey, promised modeling opportunity in one of the world's most luxurious cities has devolved into an international scandal, with Ukrainian authorities now investigating what they believe may be a brutal case of human trafficking. This all involves 20-year-old Ukrainian OnlyFans model Maria Kovalchuk. Now, Maria apparently attended a party in Dubai back on March 9th, and for days following that party, there had been no sign of her. So naturally, her family began to fear the worst until police made a disturbing discovery 10 days later on March 19th. It was Maria. She was alive, but she was in terrible shape, brutally battered with injuries. And Dubai authorities believe that she sustained this from a dramatic fall. However, her family and Ukrainian police are looking into something far more sinister: human trafficking. Now, before I go any further into this, I want to bring on a special guest. We're joined by international lawyer David Tafuri to talk more about this. David, thanks so much for taking the time. First, on a light note, your book collection, it eclipses mine, and you told me that it's actually every law passed by Congress. I mean, it's one thing to have a legal guest. You're really showing all of them up. Look at that.
That's right. And people throw these books.
Okay, let me stop that right there. So, these women are basically whoring themselves out on the internet. Then, when something goes wrong, they try to play victim and say they got human traffic. Everybody know what goes on in Dubai, right? If you don't, let me put you up on game, Peep game. These chicks, they on Instagram, they on Tinder, they everywhere, right? Facebook. They hook up with guys in other countries like Dubai. The guys offer them money to go to come out there to party, right? They go out there to party, to prostitute themselves out. They go out there to party. The guy pays them for, to have sex, to urinate on them, whatever. He gives, they rich dudes in Dubai, these sheiks and everything else, right? All these, high rollers. So he'll pay them, and they out there urinating on these chicks, all kinds of stuff, right? And, basically getting ran through at parties, by rich dudes, on boats, etc., etc. And then when something bad happens, they say they was sex trafficked. Give me a break, right? Give me a break. Everybody by now, unless you're a goofy, you should know what these women is doing when they're traveling. If you got a daughter, if you got a sister, mother, a chick you dating, a girl you's fucking with or whatever, listen, if she flying around and traveling a lot by herself and going to spots like Miami and Dubai, she's probably a whore. Let me just put you up on game. She's probably whoring, right? Or at least doing some part-time hoe shit. She's doing some hoe shit. Right? So let's stop kidding ourselves. So that's a little game for you, you know what I'm saying, right there. Right? And don't cry when, don't cry when you do hoe shit and it goes south and then say, well, I got sex trafficked. You got sex trafficked? How did you get sex trafficked when you were selling pussy from the very beginning? It doesn't make sense. I'm just saying. It doesn't make sense, right? These women are going to come to a bad end with this whole thing. This whole thing is coming to a bad end. I warned about this years ago, but now, and it's just going to accelerate from here.